Homelessness is really a bigger issue than just homeless veterans on our streets. That's a big enough issue. Let me share two images with you. In the first image, I will tell you that over 60% of our high school graduates go on to college. Some lesser percentage go to vocational training or directly into the workforce, and a much smaller percentage joins the less than 1% of Americans who serve in military uniform around the world. When they join their first units, whether they're platoons or detachments or squadrons, they become members of a high-performing unit, maybe the highest performing organizations they'll ever encounter. Values, accountability, responsibility, led by inspired and inspiring leaders. Pride is a great part of this experience. They perform the most difficult, demanding, and dangerous missions that we might expect and do their jobs much better than any of us can anticipate. Image one. Image two. Veterans lead the nation in homelessness, depression, substance abuse, suicides, and they're right up there in joblessness as well. Two images, same individuals. And I grant that the second image is a much smaller population. But there is still no reason why a single veteran is living on the streets of our country, this most powerful and wealthiest nation in the world. And yet there are 131,000 veterans living homeless on the streets of our country. 40,000 veterans come out of prison every year. There's something wrong with this image. That's why VA is about transforming itself as a culture, as an organization, to ensure that we don't allow the second image to define folks, our veterans who've had the first experience. But it's more than about homelessness. Homelessness is just the last rung on a downward spiral towards the loss of hope. If we're not able to provide jobs, provide education, provide the kind of medical care that addresses the depression and inclination towards suicide when all hope is gone, we won't fix the homeless problem the way it needs to be fixed. I learned a long time ago that be careful about declaring absolutes. There are no absolutes in life. And when you say we're going to eliminate homeless veterans in the next 5 years, that's pretty close to an absolute. But I also know that if we don't put a very ambitious target on the table so that all of us can go to work on it, we won't get anywhere near close to eliminating homelessness amongst veterans. And that's why that is our objective. We're going to go after it hard, and in 5 years we'll take a look around and see how much work we got done. But we intend to end homelessness amongst veterans.